Hi, I'm Jen, and you're listening to the Shadow Sanctuary, where I dig into the history of haunted locations to try and find a correlation between historical fact and paranormal experience. Is there a reason for the haunting? Why does energy stay? Keep listening to find out more. Welcome to the Shadow Sanctuary. I'm your host, Jen. February is here, guys. Second month of a new year. Tonight, I'm going to be telling you about Old Alton Bridge, also known as Goatman's Bridge in Denton County, Texas. This episode is one that my son requested. So, let's get into it. Located in the far end of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in North Texas, sits the county of Denton. Alton is a town in the county of Denton, and it is now a ghost town. Alton's history began in 1846 when county government officials were looking for a county seat. The county's first pioneers picked a remote location along Pecan Creek and named it Pinckneyville. The county seat occupied that spot for only 2 years before water shortages forced it to another site. They named the new county seat Alton. W.C. Baines had been the only resident having established a farmstead long before the town relocated, and county business was conducted under a tree in Mr. Baines' backyard. But even this location proved unfavorable due to the lack of drinkable water. In 1850, the Texas legislature solved the problem by designating a new site on Hickory Creek. The town site retained the name of Alton when it submitted an application for a post office. In the meantime, a hotel and 2 stores opened. By 1856, it contained a third store, several homes, a blacksmith, a school, a saloon, another hotel, 2 doctors, and a lawyer. The Hickory Creek Baptist Church was also established. However, by 1857, the bad water started to make the citizens sick. They signed a petition for another county seat, this time asking for better water sources and a location more central in the county. Later that year, Denton County provided 100 acres for a new permanent county seat, and they named it Denton for the county. Denton became a boom town and the population rapidly rose. Living in Alton became inconvenient, and many of the residents moved to Denton. Businesses closed, and in 1859, the post office did as well, sealing Alton's fate as a ghost town. Its cemetery contains graves dating back to 1852, some of which contain Denton County's earliest settlers. Even though Alton was abandoned, the King Bridge Company of Cleveland, Ohio, built an iron through truss bridge just south of the town site in 1884, and it was named the Old Alton Bridge after the town and the cemetery. The bridge was in regular use starting in 1884, and it originally carried horses, later automobiles. It was used until 2001 when vehicle traffic was moved to an adjacent concrete and steel bridge. With the vehicle traffic removed, the bridge became an important link connecting hiking and equestrian trails. It is a popular location for nature enthusiasts and photographers. The Old Alton Bridge was included in the National Register of Historic Places on July 8th, 1988. Locally, the bridge is known as Goatman's Bridge. It is said to be haunted by a half man, half goat figure called Goatman. The legend is based on the legend of a black goat farmer named Oscar Washburn, who was said to have moved his family to a residence just north of the bridge. A few years later, Washburn, having become known as a dependable and honest businessman, and dubbed Goatman by the locals, displayed a sign on Alton Bridge reading "This way to the Goatman." But the success of a black man was still unwelcome to many, and in August of 1938, a certain group with robes and hoods in the local government crossed the bridge and kidnapped Washburn. They hung a rope on the bridge and, after securing it to his neck, threw him over the side. When they looked down to see if he was unalive, the rope was empty. In a panic, they rushed to his family home and unalived his wife and children. Locals warn that if you cross the bridge at night without any light, you will be met on the other side by the Goat Man. Ghostly figures and strange lights are said to appear in the surrounding woods. Visitors to Old Alton Bridge also report being touched, grabbed, and having rocks thrown at them. Is this story just a local urban legend told to scare the local youth? Or is Old Alton Bridge really haunted by a spirit determined to make children pay for the sins of their fathers? Old Alton Bridge is located off of Old Alton Road, just outside of Denton, Texas. That's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for more information on upcoming episodes. As always, don't let the eerie vibes fade too quickly. Stay haunted, my friends.